Hey fantasy football fans, it's me, the Fantasy Football Girl, coming at you with another edition of Vlog Times. We only have 5 minutes, so I don't want to waste any time. Let's get right to it. Week 15's 5 for Friday. It's the story heard round the NFL. Bears' newly acquired wide receiver Sam Hurd was arrested earlier this week for attempting to purchase 5 to 10 kilos of cocaine and, cause that's not enough, 1,000 pounds of marijuana. As a result, for the first time in his career, he's trending on Twitter. He's also, however, been cut by his team. In the words of @ShyGuy91, I'm sure he just wanted to have a white Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, you Adrian Peterson owners will be receiving an early holiday gift this Sunday. The stud running back is expected to play. However, I do have to caution you, Coach Leslie Frazier said he planned to be conservative with his star running back, which probably means he'll lose a few carries to Toby Gerhart. Still, this is the semi-final matchup for most of you. No fooling around, no sitting your studs. If you have AP, go ahead and plug him in. Now, when asked about playing on Sunday, despite the fact that his ankle is only at 85%, AP said that he had to do it because it was important to his fantasy owners. Now that is dedication. Two other banged-up running backs who are likely to get the start this Sunday are the Lions' Kevin Smith and the Packers' James Starks. Now, in my opinion, Smith is too risky of a play. I said it last week, and I'm going to say it again this week. Even though he is a monster when he is healthy, he just can't stay healthy. Now, despite the fact that in the past 5 weeks, the Raiders' run defense has given up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing running backs, I can't advocate Smith as a solid start. If you have a safer option like Ben Tate, for example, who has a great matchup against Carolina, I would go that route. If you have to play Smith, put him in as a flex and cross your fingers. As for Starks, I'm not sold that he's going to see the field. Plus, with Ryan Grant finally playing better and John Kuhn available to vulture touchdowns, I think you got to sit the Packers back. I hope you're not worn out because we are just getting started. Let's take a look at some other key injuries and their potential fantasy impact. It looks like Matty Hass will be good to go on Sunday versus the Colts. And while the matchup is undeniably great, I still would only start Hasselbeck as a QB2. Dynasty owners, however, it might be worthwhile to scoop up rookie Jake Locker. Here's the problem. The Steelers don't play until Monday night. So if Big Ben can't go, your only options are Charlie Batch or Alex Smith. Those aren't great options. But I swear Roethlisberger plays better when he's hurt. He is a tough son of a gun. So I would say that unless you can find a quarterback with more potential upside like Tim Tebow this week or Rex Grossman or even, and this is not a pick for the faint of heart, my sleeper, Christian Ponder, roll with the Steelers QB and hope he hangs tough. The fantasy gods giveth, DeMarco Murray, and taketh away, which means they're givething again with Felix Jones. If he is available in your league because he's only owned in 83% of Yahoo Fantasy leagues, pick him up immediately. If he's on your bench or on your roster, he is a must start this week. He is the Cowboys' only viable back, and he's playing the Bucs, who have given up the most fantasy points to opposing running backs. I'm not fooling around about this one. Jennings' absence could mean an increase in production for James Jones, Donald Driver, or even the rookie Randall Cobb. Of these three receivers, however, I feel James Jones has the most upside. So if you need a desperation flex or a wide receiver 3, I would plug in Jones and pray. Those of you considering starting Kevin Walter, calm down. I know he put up great stats in week 14 when Johnson was out, but this is likely your semi-final matchup, which means you are only 1 win away from the Super Bowl. So don't try to get clever and only start Walter if you're in a super deep league. Maybe he'll play, maybe he won't. Either way, Branch is just too inconsistent to start this late in the season. I'd keep him on the bench and opt for someone with more upside like Demaryius Thomas or even Jabbar Gaffney. I think that brings us to our weekly moment of Tebow time. That's one to think on. Win big this week, guys.